Let me turn to Dr. Nizar Tobe, Syrian doctor and political activist based in the UK. Dr. Nizar Tobe, you probably have a better personal insight because you are Syrian after all. Are the Syrians truly free? And does the Liberation Day symbolize true liberation for the Syrians, or is it just symbolic?
Thank you very much for having me once again into your program. So basically, we had an amazing 1 year after liberation. We are extremely happy. I have visited Syria twice until now. And all the people, let me put it that way, all the people I met and I saw thousands demonstrating in happiness in the streets of Damascus because they are lastly freed from the brutal Assad regime. There was hundreds of thousands in his prisons. Unfortunately, most of them have been killed, and we continue to find mass graves all along the country. So I really I am very much surprised to hear that about prisons of HTS and torture. It didn't come to my ears at all. I was there in Syria. There is no single human rights organization reported such things. So I'm not sure where these claims are coming from and about the credibility of these claims. So basically, when you see our celebrations in the streets, you can see in Hamas alone, you can see over 1 million people celebrating the freedom, celebrating the 1 year anniversary, the first year anniversary of our freedom. So it's not only symbolic, it is a real freedom. It is a real government that we very much love. This is something we have been fighting for all along. We got it. We will not allow it to go. Even if we have paid 1 million martyrs during this struggle, and we are prepared to pay another million if needed. But as long as we keep our freedom,
But the concept of freedom does come at a price. Obviously, you have paid a huge price. Millions have become homeless. Millions of people have been killed, and the brutality by which the Assad regime carried out its cleansing of opposition was just staggering. It was not even we didn't have enough vocabulary to describe some of the imageries that came out, especially by the help of Russian and the Iranians. But your country's territorial integrity isn't yet secure. You've got Israel on one side constantly coming in. You've got the Kurds in the north. You have still the remnants of Assad loyalists in the country. You still have Russia flexing its muscles in the coastal region. When you say you are free, actually you're not really free. You are confined into a small space, maybe the utopia of Damascus. But outside that, are you really free?
Yes, we are, because it's not only the contiguous of Damascus and around it. It's not. It's most of the country. I know there is the SDF forces still in the northeast. That's represent about probably 25% of the country area. The Alawite, they tried their best in the coup attack, in the coup attempt at the coast, and they have failed. They have failed because most of our people, there was more than 1 million, have showed that they are volunteering to be in the army and to prevent any disaster from Alawite coming back. So we did prevent it. They tried and they did fail. Russia have understood that the Alawite is not an option anymore. That's why President Shara has traveled to Moscow, and they have agreement with Russia that it will be limited into only 2 military bases, from about 10 military bases down to 2 only. Very limited. It's not the Russian military is not distributed at any Syrian lands except these 2 bases.
Okay, thank you for that.
So in the West, the only actually big enemy and important enemy is Israel. And I think with the help of Trump, now we are trying to get to a deal. It's only security deal. It will not be like for any full agreement. It will be only non-attacking each other deal.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Nizar Tobe. Nizar Tobe, you're Syrian. How would you like to see Syria develop itself? What would you like to see happen in the next few years?
So thank you again. So I'm really sorry to hear such unbalanced and biased context from Professor and from Bilal. I don't think these statements they were said they were true at all. They were biased and they were against the will of the most of our Syrian people. When you see millions in Damascus, in Aleppo, in Homs, in Hama, they are going to the street at their own wish and they are celebrating the freedom. They are happy. It's irrelevant if you are mentioning few people here and there and we don't know what crimes they committed. This is irrelevant. We are talking about a country that has been liberated from a brutal regime, and we are extremely happy to be free from this brutal regime. So what I can see, what I would like to see in Syria, already a lot of achievements have been done in just under 1 year. On the 8th of December, it will be marking the first year anniversary of our liberation. So what I would like to see more connection with the world. I would like to see peace, especially with Israel, because we do not want war with anybody. We just finished 14 years war, and it was quite heavy on all Syrians. We paid a huge price. We do not want this war to continue. Israel must understand that we are not cowards. We can fight, but we do not want to fight.
But what do
They
you say?
need
What
to-
do you say to people? And a professor has mentioned it several times. Your future is not going to be very bright with Israel
Of
on
course
one
it will
side,
be.
or
Of
Israel
course
on
it
one
will
side
be.
and America on the other, and both of them are really not keen on seeing Syria becoming a successful country, are they?
I mean, this is not a good picture. It's not good example. He is saying that anybody America is a friend with will destroy. It's not true. America is a friend with Turkey, and Turkey is very much flourishing country, very much advanced country. Turkey is also beside us. Is not occupation, as Professor mentioned. We wanted Turkey beside us. We wanted Qatar beside us. We wanted Jordan and Saudi beside us, and they have been supporting us until our liberation. This is not occupation forces.
But you
This is
are, but you are asking for neighboring butchers to support you. Saudi Arabia isn't very well known for its human rights record. America is very well known for invasion, for causing trouble around the world, causing instability and sleeping with rogue regimes, supplying them arms, enabling genocide of the Gazan people. You're asking for help from governments and support of neighboring countries that are not really democratic. They don't have good human rights records. People won't be looking very favorably at you if you're looking at their mercy.
I don't care about people. I do not really care. As long as Saudi doesn't have forces, if you are accusing Saudi of being a butcher, Saudi do not have forces. They are only supporting us financially.
Well, they are butchering the Yemenis. They've been doing it for now 15 years, and millions have died in Yemen for nothing, really. So,
I mean, this is totally different subject.
I know. So what we are saying is they have a track record of doing the wrong thing when it comes to neighboring countries. They don't even support human rights for their own people.
Okay, so basically there is no country that is pure like angels. Okay, there is no such country. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Only in dreams you can find a country that is pure like angels.
So what you're saying is you would rather you'd rather have friends in the neighboring country and choose between the lesser of the evils than have everybody your enemies.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Because I mean, what does it matter to us if somebody they are doing some let me call it some wrong, but they are supporting us financially, And whereas the alternative is to have Israel like peace deal with Israel, whereas Israel is involved directly with the butcher of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. We will not do that. We'd rather be in our Arabic and Muslim world friends like Turkey and the Arabic countries who have helped us and have been and continuing to help us rather than being with others.
Thank you. Thank you. But let's go to Nizar Tobey to see what you would do, Nizar Tobey, if you are the president of Syria for next year.
Unfortunately, both they said they would restore the justice system. This will not stop Israel from attacking. They did not provide any logical option. So what I would do is that if I was in power, I would continue to involve more people in democracy. We are already happy with what's been happening. We are already happy that the government has achieved a lot of, let me put it like 70% of our goals. So we would continue what the government has been doing. We would make more connections to the world. And I think it was lost a bit. You still can hear me.
Okay, yes, we can. Thank you. We actually have run out of time, but isn't it important for all of us to focus on the fact that Syrians actually have found their freedom, finally, after so many years, whatever that freedom may look like? And isn't it our duty to support them in rebuilding their country, in rebuilding their infrastructure, their judiciary, their healthcare, their education, their defense, their economy, their housing, basic sanitary systems? Isn't it our duty to lend a hand to a country that is so important strategically? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to join the Syrians in celebrating their 1 year. And I'd like to offer my help and support, but I'm hoping that you will also do the same. Let's celebrate Syria's freedom, and let's hope and pray that Syria becomes a formidable country for the future. My sincere thanks to my guests, Dr. Nizar Tobey, Bilal Abdul Karim, Professor Bill Bowring, and Dr. Numan Hanif. Until next time, from us, Islam Channel team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.